Hello everyone. We are moving ahead towards the implementation of new Education Policy 2020. Now the focus is not only on the cognitive development but on the holistic and joyful learning. And we all know that toys and games can contribute a lot in this regard. Toys engage learners, spark their imagination and encourage them to interact with others. We all have played with toys in our childhood, but now we are going to integrate them in our teaching and learning practice to make learning experiential and competency-based. Focus here is on how to integrate these toys and games in our daily teaching and learning. How to involve children in this. How to weave this skill with the content and the context of the curriculum at the secondary level. Let's try to explore some toys and integrate them with the history chapter and learn our heritage and culture of that period. You will see how it helps in enhancing the cognitive, psychomotor and affective skills of the learners. Let us start with a simple toy-based activity of class 12th History, Theme 1, Beads, Bricks and Bones. This activity can be done in offline as well as online mode. You can just divide the students in groups of 4 to 5 according to their areas of interest. We can show toys, beads, jewelry, artifacts of the Harappan culture as an icebreaker in the beginning. Ask students what the artifacts tell us about their life. Hint them to link the life of Harappan people with the evidences available in the form of toys. Listen to their answers and appreciate. After this, tell them to prepare clay or tell them to take ready with the clay from a potter. Take dry wood stick, container full of water, cutter, brushes or a piece of sponge for making Harappan toys and start the process of toy making and integrating in self-designed stages. So let's start with the stage number 1, preparation of clay. Ask students to prepare the clay and make the Harappan toy cart. 2 simple wheels from the clay, 4 vertically pierced holes on each side to take stakes of wood exactly in the little farm carts. Fix axles of the wheels. Wooden waste dubbed in soil can be loaded on the cart to give it the Harappan looks. Now ask them to relate this with the subsistence aspects of Harappa. This will help to build interest and momentum for few learning amongst the students. For assessment, you can add rubrics like preparedness, punctuality, initiative, resourcefulness, analysis, inductive approach, problem solving, creativity, team spirit, and coordination. Stage 2. The next step could be to compare modern artifacts with the Harappan artifacts or with the toys. This activity can be done in pairs. Students can choose contemporary material for making toys. They can link it with any imaginary situation and can make story or poetry on the same. So let's move to stage 3. You can ask the students to explore, observe, draw and make other objects of the Harappan period. A class discussion can be initiated related to the concept of Harappan toys and how these toys were used by the Harappan people. This can help in assessing comprehensiveness, presentation, communication skills, creativity, and analytical skills. You can use art-integrated learning to help them in mind mapping. Use ICT tools to explore more about the Harappan toys. Audiovisual aids can also be used. Virtual trips to museum and field trips can be organized. Skype sessions with archaeologists or with the historians can also be organized. Reading blocks, comic strip, etc. can be used as a learning process. You can motivate children to do more research on Harappan civilization and their relation with the contemporary civilization. Now let's move to stage number 4. You can relate it across all the disciplines. Like I'm just going to quote one example based on the economics. In the economics, one can discuss on the agrarian sector in Harappa. Even in geography, agricultural Indian subcontinent, river, vegetation, soil, even metallurgical topics can also be discussed. In English, article writing, note making, comprehension, and even letter to the Archaeological Survey of India mentioning their experiences of Harappan exploration can be organized. In Hindi, Anuched Lekhan expressing creative notions on Harappa can be organized. Now let us integrate history with mathematics. In mathematics, children can discuss on grid system, weight and measures, length and breadth in reference to Harappan town planning. In art education, beadwork, jewelry making, seal making, sculpture or artifact making can be organized in the class. So, with these examples, you must have understood how toy-based pedagogy bridges content in a logical and learner-centric manner. How it provides students with the opportunity to go through the process of problem solving, exploring, imagining, creating, analyzing, improving and presenting his or her product in a very, very creative manner. I'm sure you will be able to explore and try the actual fun of using toy-based learning in your classes. So, thank you and happy learning to all of you. Namaskar.